All right, hello. Um, that
Eh.
always happens to me. I'm glad that. Oh my god, everyone's actually in their proper places. I was so worried
Yay.
that that was not going to happen. Hello, lovely denizens of the netherwebs, or whatever their children are calling it these days. I am Mazurix, your humble yet not so humble master of chaos. I will be the one. I don't think I'm telling the story at this point. I'm just occasionally arbitrating and throwing laws at these six wonderful people. But in the meantime, we're gonna go around this small pantheon and let them introduce themselves. Because everyone is a god unto themselves, and they can maybe introduce their character, maybe save it. That's up to them. But they will tell you where they may find you through the internet, for socials, etc., etc. And if they don't have anything, they can just go, Mazurks, why did you do this to me? And I'll be like, you know what? In all fairness, because I can. So, we're gonna go back around, and I'm gonna use the boxes. I'm gonna go left, right, left, right, left, right. So we're gonna start top left, which is Stella, then Griff, then Alwyn, then Uri, then Zazel, then Tia Atria, which I got right. Damn it! But that's our order, and let's go.
I'm Tofu Chipmunk, also known as Princess High and Mighty Big Shot Told You So, Boss of the World 2028. Um
I'd vote
that's
Tofu.
when I'm running, and that's when you can vote me in to take over the galaxy. Thank you very much. I will be playing and Stella today. Next.
Next. Ding dong. Next. What's up, everybody? I'm Ray. I'm Shatter Tabletop Gaming on most of the social media areas. We've got a lot of games going on over there. We do a lot of games over here. We do some stuff with Dark Domain RPG. We do some stuff with Magical Miss. Lots of networky, collaborating stuff going on. So make sure to follow along with all those amazing folks and like, share, click the buttons, all that good stuff. Tonight, I will be playing Grifton St. Rastercrabble Saunter Bludget Hampter Funkshire the Fourth. My friends call me Griff, but you can call me Mr. Grifton St. Rastercrabble Saunter Bludget Hampter Funkshire the Fourth, and Stella. Thank you all very much. I'm going to pass it over to Alwyn.
Howdy, I'm Johnny. You can find me on TikTok at that nerd guy. I will be playing Alwyn, the dancing tiefling. Whoever's next.
Uri.
That would be me. Hello, I'm Crow. Goodness, Ray, I'm still caught on that name.
That is literally the best name.
It really is. I'm so glad my character's name is not that difficult. I have a different character for that. Anyways, you can find me here on Twitch at Crow Stark Maven and a few other places. Also, Crow Stark Maven. I have a link tree with all the links. And if you can't find me there, you can find me on Shattered Tabletop Gaming, where I'm quite literally playing on almost every other game. It's a problem. I'm not working on that one. I'm working on others. It's fine. and I'm slowly branching out, as you can see. And I am playing Uri Skythorn and an Eric Cockra rogue. So I'm ready.
Let's go. All right.
Next.
I'm Dark Nevea. Magic, why'd you do this to me? No.
I told you why.
Yeah.
Because I can.
I'm just a big old fanboy of things, so I get to play. Yay! That's what I'm doing. But I'm playing Zazothanol Morado. I can't even say my own name. Cripe. Zazothanol Malorado, or you guys can call me Zazel. But yeah, and Tia.
Hello, I'm Erica. I'm playing Tia Atria. I'm been on here a couple times now. I don't really have like any social media that I have public or anything. I literally just have a Facebook that I mostly just use to share memes. But you can generally just find me here usually, occasionally on Shattered Tabletop. Eventually, I'm sure I'll be showing up on Magical Mist and Dark Domain. I just generally show up wherever my schedule and the DMs allow me to be. So,
Well, you were always welcome, as you know. And, of course, I heard a slightly small Discord plug there, at least right at the end. So come on, hang out at Shadow Tabletop Gaming, or Dark Domain RPGs, or Magical Mists, or our own Maestri and Ord, and come be welcome and do fun things. And we each have our own sort of flavor, but we intermingle. We sprinkle a little of our glitter in each other's faces. It's just the way of things.
It's a multi-flavored buffet.
It is a multi-flavored
like
buffet.
a tabletop salad.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
Because, tabletop salads have layers. Much like parfaits have layers. And as everyone knows, parfaits are perfect. Or wait, no, that's only if you're French. Sorry.
Or a donkey.
Or a donkey. And the two ne'er shall meet. But
Have you met a French donkey?
I've met a few.
This might become story time with Mazrix. I'm just saying.
I live right next to Quebec. That's all. That's all I'll say. Now,
Fucking degens.
They're from upcountry.
true. There are shameless plugs I must pull for at least our own channel, as this is a game on it, and that is that tomorrow you can come check in with Mama C, who is the other co-creator of Maestri and Ord. Honestly, kind of the more prevalent one, because I'm busy doing real life things and she's amazing and doing creative things, and we support her and we support that. So come check out Mama C tomorrow, who is doing Vampire the Masquerade with a cool little campaign called Veils of Blood. I don't know why I have to get dramatic for that, but I just, every time I say Veils of Blood, I have to say it like Veils of Blood. It just sort of like goes together. I don't know. But anyways, that's tomorrow with an amazing cast, so come check that out here at 8 p.m. EST. And then Thursday, there's another little pet baby project of hers/ours called Dragon Tears, and that is a super cool project that had been in the works for a very long time. It's kind of its own creative license, made and run in a homebrew world by Mama C, and it's very, very exciting. So come check that out. And there's lots of players that are there that are super cool. And then I think I have a super secret surprise for you, because someone else is going to do a little bit of talking as they give the summary. I almost said outro. The summary of the last game that happened, because they were there. And I'm super excited for them to take an opportunity to speak up for themselves. So I'm going to turn the mic over to Dark Nevea as they spin us through the yarn of yesterday.
Oh, that's right. It was yesterday. Okay. Zazel and Alwyn and Lewis, who's not here. Where did he go? No. Did you throw him in a pit, Mazrix?
Always. That's where everybody goes. Okay. They go in the pit until I can
check.
play with them again.
Into the pit. Gotcha. Okay. We went on a little adventure to find the amulet of depetrification that we found in the ashes of an older Lord Marcus after fighting some mage and Lord Marcus himself and the knight. And then we had to pull it out of his ashes after we took down a dust elemental. And we gave the amulet to Lewis, and then we went home not dead, which is important. We were not dead.
Very important. Although there are some that were dead. Or wait.
No,
literally
died.
No one died.
The only that technically died was the summoned dust elemental. The knight stopped me from killing Lord Marcus because it was his uncle. Uncle Lord Marcus was apparently not allowed to die, even though he was a bit of a dick.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Look, there was a lot of Marcus thrown around last session. It gets a lot clearer if you go watch it. So may I direct you to the VOD or eventually the YouTube channel. Shameless again, self-promotion. But yeah, go watch it. It was a good time. Had by 3. I was going to say all, but by 3 players. And now we... Oh, hey! I got a notification that has nothing to do with anything. It's okay. I got really excited. And now, if there's nothing else to be said... Is there nothing else to be said?
It's your turn to roll.
Oh, no, that's not ours! Take it away, scrub it!
I don't have anything to say.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess
We
this
didn't say that conglomerate of wonderful people
No.
who do things who have money. Don't be mad.
hit the wrong thing.
I
And
thought you were
now-
rolling a d20. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Here, I'll roll one now, just for...
There you go.
There,
you
I
go.
was told to roll. It was an 11.
What'd you roll?
Yeah, it was
what'd you
not that
get?
great. I got an 11.
Oh, okay.
It's like a 1, except it was lonely, so another 1 showed up.
Better than a 10.
Oh, it is true. That's true. Slight,
I mean-
marginally better.
I mean, it is the Oops Half Bard episode, so somebody should start singing soon.
Do not tempt me. I will start singing, and I'm not even a
We're-
bard.
Oh, no.
We're gonna tempt Griff.
Griff doesn't sing.
None
He
of
just
us
throws
sing.
cards around.
None
Yep.
of us sing.
How far are these cards gonna go this time?
I'm still finding them. They are all over my living room.
I love it. That's excellent. Episode 17. Fear or Fealty. It is a quiet and cold morning on October 17th, if you'd like to know.
Oh, I didn't write that down what the date was the last time I played. Sam wrote that down.
And it's a perfectly normal morning by all accounts. There is, however, the odd matter of the smoke. Nobody can quite account on this slightly cold, slightly should have had an extra glass of water this morning, where the smoke has come from. People might stumble through it on their way to whatever they happen to be doing this morning and think to themselves, that's quite an odd shade of blue for this smoke to be. But that's okay. Anyways, I'm sure my work is just around the next corner. And some might even think, what did I have for dinner last night? Odd, the smoke is kind of red. Interesting. Well, I could really go for lamb chop tonight. But what's a lamb? And how do you chop it? Anyways, I'm sure my home is right around the corner. And various other intricacies and delicacies and circumnavigation. Griff. The world is billowing.
Okay.
Just outside your window. You're used to a blue sky. Instead, there's a trailing white curtain hanging from a laundry line. And a cloud of smoke that seems to dance of various colors. What would you like to do?
Well, surely that's not good. What is that talking about? Oh yeah. Well, I should probably go check on Stella. Because if I know anything, and I do, it's that she's behind this. Stella, I forget, did we establish that we share the room or you have your own room?
I obviously have my own room.
Okay, fair enough. So I'll walk down and I'll knock on Stella's door. Stella!
What? What? Don't.
Stella!
What?
Are you still mad?
I'm not talking to you. Don't come in.
Look,
No.
you had to go.
No. You said we were going somewhere fun.
And it's fun for everyone else who no longer has to smell your breath.
My breath was fine. You took me to a man who said that he was going to take my teeth, and then he said the worst thing of all. I couldn't have any more candy.
Your breath
How
was
dare you.
giving Auga's butt pillow a run for its money. You had to go.
Aluga's butt pillow is fine. It's soft and fluffy.
I'm not talking about the texture. Look, Stella, I understand you're upset. That's fine.
Don't come
I'm not. Wait a minute. Stella, I told you to throw that toy away.
in. It's not the toy. I didn't do it.
The mayor is going to come looking for that toy. And when he does, I'm going to tell him right where to find it. Anyway, the sky's doing weird things. I'm not
I
super
know.
familiar with this realm, so I don't. Is this normal? Is this.
I don't know what's normal anymore. So that's kind of a weird question for you to be asking me.
You know, in hindsight, I don't know why I ask you anything. Have you seen Felon?
Somewhere. Like there. Or like there.
Oh, child.
I'm almost done. I'll be right out.
I don't care. I don't want to know any more about what you're doing. I'll be downstairs.
Okay.
And I'm going to wander downstairs in our wonderful Silverneck Guild. See if I can find that wonderful lady that was hanging out with the face paint. And possibly her mother. Because they seem smart. But seeing that they're not hanging out easily accessible, I'm going to look for anyone else that I might know.
For sure. Small caveat. The rooms of the Silverneck Guild are in the basement.
Neat.
So you wandered downstairs from the basement and
Is
somehow
there
ended
a
up on the main
sub-basement?
floor.
Ta-da!
Yeah. Like check my sleeves. How the hell did I do that?
As you like nod your hat, a couple of cards fall loose from it.
Ah, damn it. Why do I always where are these cards coming from? Anyway.
And as you say that, there is one figure sitting on the couch instead of at the door for an unknown reason. And he's just sitting there with his hands on his knees, one leg lifted, and he just sort of casually leans back and he goes, I don't know, Griff. Beats me every time.
Dave, you're a wonder. Just a marvel. You know that?
No, but I appreciate you saying it.
Absolutely. I would die for you. Don't tell Stella that. She might get jealous.
Oh, also, please don't die for me. I like it when you live for me. That's a good time.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Have you seen Yes, have you seen anyone else? Because Griff will forever not remember that Dave is blind.
And so Dave counteroffer and goes, by your definition, I have seen a few people. But they're mostly, like, gone.
Mostly got so like their feet are still walking around, or like
I mean, that would be quite the feat.
oh, Dave. As smart as you are, handsome.
Thanks. I mean, Dylan is upstairs. As he usually is, working away. Bar's still open, and he, like, gestures across the room. Although I'm not much of a partaker. But it's like... And he, like, kind of, like, cocks his head to the side a little bit and, like, takes a big whiff. 7 a.m. ish, kind of. Smells like 7.
Smells like 7.
It's a
Your
Goliath
ability
thing.
to tell time with your nose is just amazing. You are full of surprises, and I love every single one.
It's a Goliath thing.
I shall ask every Goliath I know now.
Sure do.
Gonna have to do a test, like a sample pool. Make sure that this is correct. Anyway, I guess I shall go find Thelen. Let Stella know that I'm talking to Thelen, please, because otherwise she'll wander off, and Lord only knows the trouble she'll get into.
I can do that. Sorry, that cut out. What?
I heard that.
One more time.
I heard that.
Oh. And Dave just calls back. Okay.
There's a pickup line in the Twitch channel.
Oh, did somebody... Wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Griff to Dave. I hit him with like 3 pickup lines.
Well, Dave responded entirely in character. Yeah. Which is, someone tell Masters. Yeah, the thing is, okay, you want a real... Above table. You want a real-life, accurate summation of what it's been like to flirt with me my entire goddamn life? Right there. I had no idea there were 3 pickup lines being fed to me. None at all.
It's all good. Griff is the ace anyway, so doesn't know how to flirt.
I caught one, which was the handsome as you are, smart as you are, handsome. That was one that I caught.
Oh, great. Pickup lines. Mazrix to everyone. Okay.
Is that allowed? I feel like that's...
Pickup lines, what, to chat or to players or to characters? And do I have to do it as Dave, my only character in the scene?
I mean, to be fair, I didn't even realize he was flirting either, which probably also says a lot about me, so...
Heard.
Yeah.
I just need
thought
clarification.
I thought he was just doing the, like, you know, the complimentary, charismatic, haha, and not really actually flirting.
It's
That's
up,
honestly what I thought too.
Mhm.
up to me.
Mhm.
Okay,
Stella comes bounding up the stairs, and she goes, I heard there's going to be a pickup line. I am ready to be picked up.
okay, do it as Mazrix. Riz them up, man. Okay, what? Okay. I'm not convinced I've ever used a pickup line in my life. Unless the pickup line was genuinely caring about the conversation that I was having with a person and then responding accordingly. So...
Just Google pickup lines. I literally will do that to my boyfriend all the
Yeah.
time. I'll just like see random stuff on the internet and I'll just like, hey, you're a 10. or whatever. Just have some kind of funny pickup line. He always rolls his eyes at me, and I'm like, I'm funny.
I
You gotta find the good nerdy ones too.
okay. Let's try to.
How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice.
Ah, that's a good one. On a scale of 1 to America, how free are you? Woo! That's and that is where we mic drop for the evening.
Mhm.
Okay, hang on. Gosh, I have to think. I don't. I literally I don't even know how to come up with. I can talk for days about anything, but coming up with something flirtatious on the spot, I don't got it.
You have a rare candy. Because I want to get on your level.
Ooh, that's a good one. Good Pokemon themed one. I like it. I like it.
You must be a pile of dinosaur bones because I dig you.
Uh,
Uh,
I'm at such a loss for words. I can't. How would I pick if I was? I appreciate everybody picking up my dead air time because like that's wonderful for me. I'll have to circle back around because I have.
something. Did you cast Charm Person? Because I feel attracted to you.
Ooh. Okay, what about this? Hey, do you mind if do you have any dice I can borrow? Oh, sorry. I was just wondering if I could roll them to see if I could take a chance with you.
Oh, that's cute. That's good.
That's
I
good.
like that one.
That's
Nice.
actually cute. That is
That's a good one.
that was a good one.
Okay.
That was good.
It took me a
Everyone give
second.
Mastrix his props. He did really well.
Quick, everybody throw D20s at him.
Ah! Dodging D20s. That's the best that I got. That's the best that I got. Okay, I'm not very, like I mentioned, I'm not very flirtatious, intentionally, anyways. But as you have re-entered the common room, what? Sorry, I thought something got yelled, so I tried to pay attention, which is why I have an ear free at any given time. But oh, my partner yelled, "That's a lie." Okay.
After they all redeemed Good Boy for you.
It's I can't blush any more than I'm already like my face is beet red. Like I'm already like whoo,
Quick, somebody get an egg. We can cook it on his cheek.
like is it hot in here or like is that just you? I don't know. Like
Hey!
there. Secondary pickup line, that's it. Stella, you've finally emerged toy abandoned in your bedroom,
Ooh.
which I will also mention previously I discussed the bedroom being sort of bunkhouse style, so it's not one bedroom per person, but in fact a whole bunch of beds in a hallway.
Yeah, so Stella had put up blankets around one of the bunks and turned one of the bunks into her room.
And what we will say is your wild magic actually solidified walls temporarily with a door. So every other bed in the bunkhouse was free except for yours, which happened to somehow suddenly have soundproof walls with a door. But as you hop up here into the main courtyard, or not main courtyard, main room, there is going to be a turn of the lens. Alwyn,
Yes.
You made it back into town, battered, bruised, looking for accommodation. And there's a few gentlemen who were quite miffed because you owed them a coffee.
Yep. Yeah, that happened.
Fortunately, when you interrupted them, it was quite evening, and they were drinking things that weren't coffee. So this morning, you've once again found yourself rising from the same bed in the same hotel with the same compatriots. And from where you rise, you hear a, "We have to stop meeting like this."
Are you talking to the other person or talking to Alwyn?
Oh, talking to Alwyn.
Well, it is what it is, and he tosses some gold pieces for them to go find coffee. Because he did owe them a coffee.
And so one of them goes, "Seriously? Gold? Is that what this was to you?"
For the coffee, look out. I'd imagine at this point, Alwyn has went to look outside and seen what was going on.
Absolutely. You would have caught some hubbub through the courtyard. May have seen a few people entering the Silverknack Guild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just goes and points at the window.
And they go, "What, do you need us to leave out the window? What, we can't even use the door this time?"
Oh my god. No, that's not what I meant. Go look out the window.
And they both, like, slowly drag themselves blanketed towards the window and start looking outside. "Is that smoke? Why is it purple? It's green. Well, maybe over where you're... No, it's blue. No, I could kind of see that it's pink." And they just sort of, like, go back and forth where, like, they're debating the colors of what they see outside.
So I'm going to go see if I can find some people who maybe are going to go deal with this. This was for the coffee I promised you yesterday. We promised to go get together yesterday, gentlemen. So, yeah, no, that was not what it looked like. It was so you could have some coffee.
They kind of look...
Clearly, I have to go deal with this.
They look at each other, and then they look back at you and go, actually, we were kind of thinking that we might stay in.
Okay, that's fine. Keep the gold if you want to get food later. I promised you food and drink. Please keep it.
The smaller one with the very thin arms and tattoos sort of like going in ringlets up his arm, reaches out to you and says, "You can always come back."
If you're still here when I'm done with what I'm going to go do, sure.
The deeper barrel-chested one that's covered in hair kind of goes, "All right, we'll may as well go save the world then."
Well, someone has
Baldwin.
Do you not even do either of you actually know my name? Did I never give you my name?
No, of course you gave us your name. Why wouldn't we know it? That's very... that's a weird thing to levy on us. Yeah, I mean, of course.
I was asking after he messed up my name if I ever gave you my name. That would have been my fault. You just kind of... Can I make an insight check, actually, on them in this moment?
For sure.
Let's see. It's alphabetical. Why do I do this? 19.
19. what you notice isn't so much an insight to them. You ask them to head over towards the window, and because you're concentrating so deeply on their character, you notice that there's a crack in the window and wisps of smoke trailing in through that crack.
Okay, can I make an Arcana or another check to see if it's the smoke that is calls sort of this like lapse in memory?
Absolutely.
Arcana or medicine, or what would you like me to roll?
Go ahead and roll Arcana.
Okay. That's an 8.
You have no idea, but they're acting very weird, and you definitely remember giving them your name last night.
Okay. Okay, gentlemen, I am terribly sorry, but I think that that's okay. He is going to go now and just say, "Stay here. When I am done with what I'm doing, I will come back. Don't leave. Maybe see if you can find another room that doesn't have a crack in the window. And yeah, I'll be back." And he just and walks out the door.
As you do, you bump into a familiar face. A blue-skinned tiefling, extremely handsomely dressed.
Hey, Zazel.
Alwyn.
What's the deal with the smoke? You're definitely a lot smarter than I am.
I mean, I haven't gone to look at it yet, but I plan to.
Whatever you do, don't breathe it.
Oh, did you cause this? Were you smoking something?
No,
Are you sure?
I am disrespectful in a lot of ways, but smoking is not one of them. It is. I'm not going to say beneath me, but it's not my choice of poison anyway.
Someone had
No,
to ask.
well, yeah, fair enough. I had 2 guys upstairs, and one of them I think got a whiff of it and forgot my name, and I know I told them last night. So
You had 2 guys upstairs?
it is an inn. What do you do at an inn?
I thought the rooms were downstairs.
We're not at correct. We're in an inn type situation, right? We're not.
Can you roll quick? I don't even know what check I want to get you to roll because that was really fucking funny. Roll. Roll a luck check for fuck's sake. Roll a d20 and just
Sure.
tell me what you roll.
Huh. Lucky number 7?
Oh no!
Zazel has already been outside this morning.
That's true, because I was at a whole different place. Absolutely.
He has been breathing the smoke for several measurements of time.
Whoa. And I can't detect magic, and I'm not wasting a spell slot on that yet because I only got 2. So we'll wait till we get to where we're going. Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
you're
I
not
came-
where you're. Zazel, honey,
Uh-huh.
look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at your
Uh-huh.
somewhat related cousin of sorts. You are not where you think you are.
I'm not looking for my parents who are supposed to be in town.
I'm sorry. What the hell?
I have parents, don't you?
Debatable. On good
Well,
days, sure.
Mine travel. Sometimes they're in town. I was just checking to see if they had stopped by.
I don't have the magic for this. You were. Where do
Are
you?
you okay?
Let me ask you a very important question that I think is on my mind. Probably no, it is just on my mind.
Most questions are important.
Where do you think you are right now?
I'm at the inn to see if my parents played here tonight. Last night. Whatever.
Okay. Come with me. And he just, if he's not going to force it or anything, he just kind of wraps his arm around Zazel and just starts walking towards the guild hall.
Hey. Where are we going?
To the guild hall.
Which one?
The one that's I out of character forgot the name of the guild hall.
Silverneck Guild.
Okay, the one we
Silverneck.
met at is Silverneck, and the one that I go and live at is Platinum Horizons. There's
The
two.
Silverneck Guild. It's the only one that I'm loosely involved with, so I'm going to go there. And he just walks off in that direction with Zazel.
It's like follows it, just like technically you're involved with both because I'm from the one, but okay.
That's not what I meant by that. He kind of turns around and is like, "That's not what I meant by that." Anyway,
Wait, he like glances back at the inn, but what about your two friends, or whatever they are?
I don't know. They one of them or both of them did definitely inhale some of the smoke, and they forgot my name, so that's why I'm worried about you. So, can we just go and get off of the street? And Zazel has, Alwyn has his. What he does is he takes off that, I don't know what the thing would be called, but the like Aladdin-esque clothing piece that he has on and wraps it around his face.
Okay, there we go. I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
The vest.
Yeah, the vest. It is just a vest, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Like Azazel watches him, just blinks. Okay, I pulls out a book, then glances up at the smoke again and stares at it for a moment. What color is it right now?
Roll a d20.
Cool.
Oh no!
I don't wanna.
Too late.
It's a 1.
Neon pink with blue polka dots.
Okay. Azazel stops. Alwyn, look.
Don't breathe.
No, look. It's putting on a show. Ooh. We should go poke it.
No, let's not
Why
poke
not?
it and say we did.
But you gotta
Very
poke the
weird
thing so that you
coming from me.
understand what it is. It's got colors. It goes, woo.
Do you not have like no? We're not doing this.
Alwyn, it's smoke that's pink with blue, or blue with pink polka dots, or
And
pink
it's-
with blue. It's both.
I
Fine.
need you to cover your mouth with something like a mask so you don't breathe in any more of the smoke. Please, I beg you.
Zazel goes, fine, pulls out a handkerchief. Let's go do all the things you want to do. And then just walks towards the Silverneck Inn. Or Silverneck Guild.
Alwyn's internal monologue is, God, it must be a rough day in the Nine Hills when I'm the one being responsible.
Amazing. And we have one last lens pull. Because it's not a dark room without a dark corner. And it's not a dark corner in a dark room without Uri. This particular dark corner happens to have been very luckily still dark in a common room filled with light where you saw two absolute chatterboxes rushing out the front door of an inn not moments before, insisting they were going to go check out the Silverneck Guild, which you, from last night and last week and the week before, have been scouting. A new venture, a nearly brand new guild, barely a month old, the first guild to be established in almost a century and actually maintain its status. But something interesting about Citadel, the city that you find yourself in, is that it's set in 3 rings. A lower ring filled with the common folk and the degenerates and those that you might find generally lacking the propensity for mingling with upper society. The middle ring filled with a average class, the type of people that you might find in sort of a modern suburbia. And the upper ring, those of the well-established, and the home of the rest of the guilds in the city, as well as the resting place in the Palace of Citadel, right in the dead center of the city, where the residing theocratic council actually rules over the jurisdiction of the city. You are in an inn in the lower ring, and the Silverknack Guild was established in the lower ring. And you've just watched these two bumbling fools gaggle their way through an entirely fully lit common room out into open air.
Uri, as long as they're gone, she keeps an eye on them and kind of takes a sigh. I don't know why I'm gonna follow them, but I'm gonna follow them. I'm curious now. And I can't stop my curiosity. And she finishes off her drink, sets the cup back down, and kind of just follows them out, trying to play it off as just another passerby.
Can you roll a stealth check for me, please?
Absolutely. I'm so ready for this, could you tell?
Oh, yeah.
I love rogues. First roll. Nat 20.
Let's go! What's the total?
Where's my stealth? 29.
Oh my god. So as you go towards the door and you've basically blended in with the environment, just casually weaving your way around the tables, making almost no noise as you walk, you see as the bartender heads back over to the table where you were sitting at, rather handsome dwarven lass. And she looks down and she just goes, "Did another one leave without paying? I can't, this can't keep happening to me." And then she turns around and she spots in the crowd and she says, "You, fancy looking elf lady. What? I swear to God this one was looking at you at least. It must be a compatriot of yours. You're paying her tab." Tia Atria, you've been accused.
I'm sorry? What?
The dwarf looks at you again and says, I saw this one taking glances at you. You probably know each other. They're gone. You're here. The tab is yours."
I don't even know who you're talking about. I was here alone.
That's exactly what you would say if they did know you and you didn't want to pay the bill, you bill skipper.
I wouldn't have a problem paying the bill. I just don't know who you're talking about, sir. I swear.
That's ma'am to you.
I'm so sorry, ma'am.
I know I have a comely beard, and it's hard to tell dwarven lasses from dwarven men, but still, you're lucky. It's an auto 20% gratuity for that.
Ma'am, I will pay for my own bill, but I don't know who you're talking about. I've been here alone. My companions are... I don't even know where my companions are at this point. They've all ran away. But I don't know who you're talking about. I've been here alone this whole time.
Can you make a quick history check for me?
History check?
Yes.
Oh, let me...
Woo. Oh my
Oh my gosh, Ray. I can ride my dwarf with no handlebars. No handlebars.
So, Crow's not the only lucky one, apparently.
Did you get another
So
nat
that is-
20?
I got a nat 20, so it's 25.
Whew, then I'm really sorry to do this to you. That history check was
Oh,
to
no.
remember whether you accepted that Silvernack pin from the guild when you went there last. Which you did. So the dwarf turns to you and says, "No funny business there, Miss Silvernack.
God, what did I get myself into joining this?
I will
Stupid
report
guild.
this to the guild authority unless you pay the tab of your skipping friend."
It's not my friend, ma'am. I swear to you.
And she kind of eyes you and she goes, "The choice then is accommodation.
Accommodation?
You won't pay the tab, so I'll have to bring it up with the guild."
I mean, you could bring it up with the guild, but I swear that I don't know who this person was. I
Is
don't
that
know who you're talking about. Ugh.
I've heard enough of your complaints. I'm marching across the square right now. And she goes over and she throws the door open and smoke billows in from past the door. And she goes, "What was I saying? Oh, hey there, elf lady. Did you enjoy your time at the bar?"
Are you okay, ma'am?
"Oh, you're sweet. Nobody ever asks the bartender how they're doing. That was so kind of you."
Ma'am, are you... Is everything okay?
"Of course it is. The bar is clean. I've got lovely patrons such as yourself. Oh, there's a table over there I need to clean in the corner, in the dark corner. Interesting. I can't believe I missed that. Give me a second. I just got to go tidy that up at a few other tables. But don't you mind? Do you need anything else? Another bite? Anything added to your bill? Have you ordered anything yet, actually?"
No, just my drink. I'm good. Thank you.
"Oh, perfect. And you settled with me, had you? You were on your way out, I think. That was the conversation we were having. Something about going for a walk. You would. Yes, you just paid. Yes. You're on your way out, weren't you?
Yes. Yeah, I was on my way out. Here's 3 gold pieces, ma'am. You were so great today.
Her eyes like burgeon wide. She goes, "3. Oh, they say what they say about the guilds. The Silvernack Guild's got deep pockets. 3 gold? What?" And she like scurries over and takes that up. She goes, "You'll come back now any time. Oh, I'm a favorite customer of those Silvernacks. Woo! Call him a
Oh my
gold knack
gosh.
with the change they're throwing around."
Now she just feels bad. She's like, what is going on right now? I'm so confused. She's just kind of sitting there trying to process this. Like, what just happened here? I think I need to go talk to what's his face. Oh, I can't even remember my guild master's name. Why did I do this? I just wanted to stay in the temple. And she is just kind of like sitting there slightly confused, but she's going to get up and start heading outside. Sorry,
So-
she's gonna no.
What I would like, sorry to interrupt.
No,
is
you're good.
I would like to know not a roll, but simply the Constitution score of Alwyn, Uri, Zazel, and Tia Atria. What are your Constitution stats?
Oh, just the straight
Just a
Constitution,
straight stat.
Or, 14.
Well,
15 for me.
Okay. 12.
For Uri.
Zazel.
I think you're muted.
14. There we go.
Okay. So, as you all bravely venture into the smoke for the first time, Alwyn, you at least had the wherewithal to cover your mouth. Zazel, you followed suit after seeing some delusions in the smoke itself.
Woo! Look, there were pink and blue polka dots, okay?
But the four of you end up making your way across the yard, so to speak. It's not actually a yard. More of a I guess more of a courtyard. So it is a yard. Anyways, you make your way across the space to the Silverknack Guild, suffering no ill effects yet from the smoke. But the doors are open, and no one is standing at it.
Hey.
Well, I'm just gonna walk in because the smoke is bad, and I'm dragging Zazel in with me because I doubt he sees the other two coming in behind him.
Isn't there usually a guy here?
Yeah, I believe his name was Dave. Great guy Dave was. Very, very insightful.
Well, thank you. You hear from inside.
Hey Dave.
Hey, it was getting a little foggy this morning, so I figured I'd just kind of come inside.
Yeah, no, that was a smart thing to do, Dave. Wait,
I was playing rock, paper, scissors with Dave.
Oh,
Alwyn turns his head over at Dave's direction. And then he just shakes his head. Don't want to worry about it. Not gonna worry about
Were
it.
you wondering how I knew it was getting foggy?
Yeah, honestly.
Well, so, fun thing about there being kind of extra moisture in the air is your tongue kind of feels extra like you really need to spit, but like all the time. So you just sort of have to realize you don't need to spit, or if you do, you just make sure you spit very privately. But then if it goes on for a long time, well then that's fog. But then if it feels like it's gonna, like you need to spit, but then suddenly it starts raining, well then you just knew that it was about to rain. So it's kind of like, it's the two kind of go hand in hand. It's either like clouds really high up or clouds like literally around you.
It goes, oh, leaves an Alwyn. He can taste the weather.
You can also smell the time.
He can smell the time. That's
Taste the weather and smell the time. Okay. Dave, you are an amazing, wonderful. He's out of character. He's a Goliath, right?
he's,
Yep.
he's a glass, yeah.
Goliath being.
I also love flowers.
Noted. Do you have a favorite flower?
I do actually. It's a peony.
Peony. Writes that down in the brain.
Like Zazel like pats Alwyn as he goes to sit at the bar because where else is he gonna go? Flowers or death? And then he sits down.
Flowers are
Some-
dead.
oh my god.
Sounds like someone
Goodness.
has allergies. Anyway.
No, nobody has allergies. Don't you know flowers are death? You don't. When you give somebody a flower, you don't. You actually kill them. You pull the flower out of the ground, or you cut it, and then you give it to them, and it's basically death. You have killed the thing, the pretty thing, and basically, literally, watch it die. Flowers are literally death.
Zazel? Honey, who hurt you?
That's a long story we don't talk about.
Okay, that's fair. I'm not going to pry, but Jesus.
He's dead to me. But that's besides the point.
Stella
Flowers are
Griff,
death.
being in the common room, you watch as these two absolute bumbling bards continue their discussion back and forth and discuss with Dave. And Stella, you're still playing rock, paper, scissors with Dave, so he literally is doing this.
Oh wait, you play with Dave. I'm sorry.
You win again, Dave. You're so good at this.
I always
Oh.
pick rock. It's just, rock's great.
Oh, I love Dave.
That's amazing. No
Wait,
matter
Zazel,
what I pick, you always seem to be winning, Dave.
It's
It's
just,
like you know.
it's just the luck of it. You pick rock, rock beats up anything. It's just what my dad always told me.
I wave my hand in front of his face, and I'm like, "Are you sure you can't see? Because I feel like you're cheating, and you're actually looking at what I'm picking."
You know what? You caught me. Totally sighted. Yeah, I'm cheating.
I knew it.
Good thing I didn't put bets on this game, Dave.
Well, next time, we'll just have to play again. You ready? I won't cheat this time.
Okay.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors. You win again.
Ah!
You did so good at it.
Zazel was heading to the bar, but then heard Stella and looked back and realized that Stella's playing with Dave, and then leans past Dave. You weren't here last time. There was a Lewis and the Felon, but not a you.
Oh my god.
You.
Okay, above table. I just realized that I made Felon a felon a few sessions ago, and I.
So since we're above table, is it pronounced felon with a T sound?
It is Felon. THELYN. Felon.
Did I say that right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh yeah,
like-
technically he has a political prisoner.
He does also have a political prisoner. That is also true.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe more of a political, like, refugee.
I mean, everyone is pretty like he said political prisoner. Everybody else said he's not a prisoner. He's a refugee. We are saving him.
Oh. He has a few political refugees. He's kind of collecting them at this point. I'm sorry,
Oh
I
my
just
God.
realized.
Griff pops up from behind the bar. Who wants hairy nipples?
No, thank you.
Oh, when they're multiplying.
So I actually can speak Gnomish. So he looks at Griffin and says, "Don't mind him," in Gnomish, and just trying not to laugh at this whole start of his morning. Honestly,
Actually, that's
Stella hears Alwyn talking in Gnomish, and I turn to Griff, and I'm like, wow, Mr. Fancy Pants here.
I have no idea what he said.
Has Tia arrived to the guild hall?
this is what I was
think
gonna actually
Yeah.
bring up. Now, Uri, it's very
Yes.
specific to me, but you, if you've stalked your way across the courtyard and entered the Silver Gnat Guild through its front doors and are witnessing all of this, you see a particularly festooned, well-dressed, magical gnome.
And Griff.
Above table. Are we talking about Griff or are we talking about Stella? 'Cause-
That's what I said. I was like, and Griff.
True,
and Griff.
they're a pair of gnomes.
Oh, great.
We're like socks.
I always like my socks mismatched, just like you two.
you mean you always lose them in the dryer?
No, I deliberately pick out mismatched socks. Unless they're my Bulbasaur
Oh,
socks, I like to keep those specifically safe.
No,
Stop,
no,
stop.
Fair
we're
enough.
both full of holes and we love feet.
Can we point out that Mazrix has now said there's a well-dressed tiefling and two well-dressed gnomes, and then there's Alwyn.
Shopping
Not dressed,
episode.
Shopping episode. He has yet to. He got so distracted by the conversation with Zazel and Dave.
Is he topless?
Yeah, he forgot to put his vest back on. He's just holding it in his hand.
That's from the $14.99 episode.
So, like,
goodness.
Mr. Fancy Pants is like a literal Mr. Fancy Pants.
Right. That's all he's got.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They're speaking in common, right? Griffin and Stella.
Mhm.
Okay.
Better than Donald ducking it. Sam!
It's called poo bearing.
Yeah.
Pooh bearing when it's you're doing the Pooh Bear when it's the other way around.
That's fair.
It's-
Yeah, the jacket and no pants versus...
Jacket,
Oh.
no pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Grifton will like climb up onto the bar now. He's like, I've never seen any of you here before. Are you all new?
Tia Atria, you walk in at this point.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
I just-
Auntie.
Auntie? My name is. No, oh, you know, I'm not even gonna bother trying at this point. There's no point in this. Hello, good sir, Mr. Griff. It's good to see you again.
The pleasure is all yours.
Tia Atria, it's
Oh,
Sir
def-
Grifton St. Craster Rebel Soldier Bludgeon the Fourth.
And Stella!
Like Zazel slowly pulls out like a small book, like a journal, and it's just writing all this stuff out. And he goes, "How many A's is that?" Stella.
Many.
Yeah.
So,
It's 20 A's.
long name.
Oh gosh, this is
What?
so much. Why did I join this guild? Why did this happen to me?
Glan-
There's a shiny
Does-
pin in it.
he
Yeah,
glances-
Because
glances
your
over at Tia-
god hates you.
You're not wrong.
glances at Tia
That
because
is-
you didn't pick a different guild like I did.
On that
That's
note,
a lot to unpack when you first meet someone.
Tia Atria, you do feel
Well,
a certain,
except for
certain burning in
you,
your
You
pocket.
just got
Of course I
pants.
do, because he doesn't leave me alone. I just like rumble and reach into my pocket, and it's like, what does he want now? I just want to be left alone.
It's just another sealed piece of paper with a freshly pressed seal of wax with a battle axe logo on it.
Oh, God. Why me? Okay, if she just doesn't even bother to hide it at this point. She just opens it. What is it? What do I want? What does he want from me now?
Grifton's gonna misty step over next to Tia.
And
Just being
Udi's gonna
super
be on
nosy.
the other side of Tia looking at the note.
Can
Holy
I help
crap,
you
it's a
guys?
chicken bird. It's a chicken bird.
I'm not a chicken. I am a crow. The name is Uri.
Oh, the pleasure is all
Udi.
yours. I am Grifton St. Raster Cabal Saunter Bludgeon Hector from Pitshire the Fourth.
Oh,
I'm
good, I
never
got
gonna
all-
remember that, but it's a pleasure to meet you. It's Stella.
Yeah.
That one I can
And that
remember.
one over there is Stella.
Okay. Yes. Sorry. What's this note?
Yes, about this note.
Zazel
Can I
writes down
help
and goes,
you guys?
Zazel writes down the Griff's full name and goes, "Oh, I got it the second time. Got it."
So, Griff and Uri, I need you two to make a religion check.
Oh,
goodness.
Oh no.
Okay. I guess we'll see how this goes.
Sorry, I'm like
Ooh.
dying over here.
Oh wait, I forgot. I have it in
Oh,
religion.
I'm not gonna survive this session because of you guys.
13.
13. Sorry, was that the 6 was from you, Uri?
6 was for me. I did not religion.
Okay, so
Oh, I do
Oh
not.
God.
That's
So-
the next shirt. I do not religion.
Yeah.
Uri, I need you to roll 1d10 for me.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Griff,
That's always a good sign.
to you happen to see on that page one single flaming word. And it just says, "Hi."
Fucking low.
Hello.
What did you
That
roll,
is a-
Uri?
I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
You take 1
Ten.
point of radiant damage.
Ah! Okay.
As you're trying to read the words that are
Yeah.
burning into the scroll itself, and instead your eyes seem to sear.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I look away and I blink wildly like I just looked at the sun while like flying, traveling, and there's just little sunspots in my eye.
Did the paper just flash you? Like Zazel looks up like this. Did the paper just flash you?
I
Say
think
what-
Paper
so.
say what-
flash?
Say what you want, Yuri. You smell delicious.
Well, that's what you get for being nosy.
this
I mean,
point-
fair enough.
At this point, in the comment about smelling delicious, Alwyn has fully decided to help himself to the bar this time, and grabs some whatever would be the second strongest thing there.
Oh, hi! Oh my gosh! Sorry, my cat just jumped up here, startled me.
The second strongest thing there would probably be one of the bottles of whiskey.
Oh, don't touch those.
So, Dave,
Yours?
Hi.
that one, point at all, like at everybody but Alwyn, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. They weren't here last time. Where's Stellan?
I'm confused. What?
Well, when I was here last time, which I think was yesterday, that one, and that one, and that one, and that one weren't here, but Stellan was. Where's Stellan? Also, where's Lewis? Lewis is gone.
So, let me clarify. I heard you say that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. What?
Oh, hold on. I have to check my book. Stella, and then, hold on. I have to say this correctly,
No,
or
I
I'm
know
not going to be okay with myself.
No, Stella.
And then Grifton Saint.
Sir Grifton.
Yeah, that one. And then, was that Uri with two O's or a U?
URI.
Haha.
Uri.
Well, that's a new name.
Uri.
Hi, new friend.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Wow, that was strong.
And then,
Do you need eye drops?
I don't know. I guess we'll see in a few minutes.
Here.
and then nobody told me the elven
Might be a little
lady's name.
sandy, but you can have it.
Thank you.
And,
That's
and then no,
Auntie.
Right here.
Auntie, got it. Okay, so Auntie the elven lady, got it.
It's not Auntie.
Well, what is it then? Nobody told me anything.
It's. You know, who are you?
Oh, that's Zazel.
I'm Zazathana Malarada, but you can call me Zazo. I'm from the Platinum Horizon Skill High.
He's
I
a
feel like
foreigner.
every time I come here, there's some new person here.
Right? Every freaking time.
Look, it's not like I wanted to come here. Alwyn dragged me here.
It was honestly
then-
for your own good.
Apparently, it was for my own good. What's your name?
It's Tia Atria.
Okay, so Auntie Tia Atria, got it. Okay.
There's no Auntie.
Well, I
No,
guess you're
Tia-
auntie
Just
now.
wanted to
Tia
be-
means auntie.
No, it doesn't.
Got you. Crosses out Auntie Tia Atria. Got it. So yeah, so that one and that one and that one and that one, and where's Stellan?
Jesus.
Like 4 days ago, I was told Thelen was in his office. I keep meaning to get up there, but I keep forgetting.
No, that
I
was
was
like
up
an
there.
hour ago.
I
He's
was
still
up
up
there
there.
yesterday.
Well, then apparently I forgot how long it's been.
Dude,
I'm bad with time.
No, it's like 8:30. Maybe it's been a bit longer than I thought.
Yet
Okay, so
again,
4
Dave,
days
you
then.
cease to amaze me.
Right. Writes down. Dave can smell time and taste weather.
He can. He's a modern marvel.
No, I'm a modern
Anyway,
Dave.
about this letter.
Yeah.
You know, Dave, I feel like you're somehow the most normal person in this guild. I don't know how,
Oh,
but
for sure.
somehow I feel like you are the most normal person I have encountered so far.
That
You
you
can meet my mom. She'll tell you it's overrated.
look. I find that people normally find people as normal are the people who've already had many adventures.
Normal is as normal does.
I mean, I haven't even told you the story about how I wound up blind.
Did you end up blind? Now I'm curious.
We see.
Zazel looks like actually his full interest just peaked horrendously. He turned a page. The story of how Dave got blind starts like waiting with like bated breath.
Well, it was a harrowing adventure. Honestly, yeah, many lives were at risk. But my dad said that I was born from the mountains. And my mom doesn't exist. So I was born blind. The end. I love telling that story.
Oh,
Whoa,
Oh,
that was an
buddy.
amazing
a-
story.
that was a great story, Dave.
That
on.
was beautiful.
Zazel looks
So
stopped and goes, wait,
amazing.
your mom doesn't exist?
That's what Dad said.
Like she died?
No, they're born from the mountains. Weren't you
Yeah.
listening?
Dad said Goliaths are just born from the mountains. But I was born blind.
Jeez. And this one with the notebook. Pfft.
So I hate to say, I think we have a bigger problem today. Besides
Oh?
worrying about how Goliaths have children.
Oh, you mean that
noticed
smoke
we
that
were
spit
out
out
of-
the night?
yeah.
Oh.
Also,
That's right, yeah.
did I hate to keep bringing this up. Do you mind if I call you Tia just as a shorthand?
That is perfectly fine.
Okay. Why am I being the responsible one today? I don't like where this is going. He just kind of says to himself, but loud enough, specifically that Zazel can hear it. He doesn't really care that the rest of them hear it. If you want to go ahead and read the rest of your letter, please feel free to before I.
Read it to the class.
You don't have to do that. Just know peer pressure is bad. Can't say that with a straight face.
There is one thing I've learned so far is that this whole guild is peer pressure.
I mean, if you won't read it, I will.
Did you
Peer
just see
pressure,
what
peer
happened
pressure.
to the to like someone that did just try to read it? They literally
Yes.
this crow person literally just got burned.
Pretty sure that's an Aarakocra, and her name was Uri. And also, Papers Flash. That's a great story. So yeah,
Can we please just let her read her letter of clearly it must be important.
It was
let her
an
read it
offer.
in peace.
it was an offer, and you're the responsible one because you took your shirt off. Goes back to writing.
That's just math.
I mean, look. No. I'm not gonna say it, Zazel. I'm not gonna say it. Anyway, please.
Alright, well, what does the letter say? What she like now that you all have stopped for like 2 seconds.
The letter says, "Don't forget."
Cool.
You know what? She just crumples it up and just puts it in her pocket. She's like, you know what? This just starts mumbling to herself about how he's like just annoying. Like,
Does anybody know who the letter's from?
Roll a religion check for me, Tia Atria.
religion check.
Mhm.
Okay, let me find it. $12.
As you tear the letter, your hands go shock cold. And you feel that cold shiver up your arms until it creeps up the back of your neck into the lower base of your skull. And right before you begin to shiver, you have a flare of a flame at the back of your skull that only you can feel. And a deep voice saying, "Not always where there is smoke, Tia Atria, is there my flame to cause it. This is not of me."
Good to know. Don't even know what you're talking about, but okay, it's good to know. Thank you. She's just like talking to herself, like this. Just wanted to stay in the temple. I didn't even want this. All I wanted to do was just stay in the forest, but no, I got forced into this. Oh, don't get a choice in anything.
Is this normal for this one?
Yeah, from like the 5 minutes I've known her, yes, this is very normal.
Can we hear her say, "I was staying at the temple," or at the temple, and so on?
Oh yeah, she's standing there like mumble, like she's not exactly quiet, but she's not saying it super loud, but she is just like frustrated. She frequently will just like mumble to herself stuff like that, just not really thinking, just frustrated about life.
Stella's gonna pop up in front of Tia. Hey, here. And she's gonna hand Tia a mug of hot cocoa. You look like you kind of need this.
Mm-hmm.
Might want to cozy on down with this. It's good. It's just it's missing the marshmallows because someone forgot to restock the marshmallows.
Ooh.
But it's still
Wow.
good, even without the marshmallows. Here.
Stella,
Thank
Yeah.
you.
can you roll a wild magic surge for me?
Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh
dear.
no.
100,
Oh.
right?
Yep. Was that the I can only count to 4, but the metal version?
Yeah.
I heard it too.
Yeah, I
can't
heard it too.
1.
89.
89 on the wild magic table. Let's pull that up and figure out what we got, unless you have it in front of you. Wild magic table, because I left my books upstairs. So
I do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this.
Stella's
Hi.
like,
Welcome to the Silver Neck.
Yeah.
Mm,
after she gives Tia the mug of hot cocoa, I'm stalking back to the bar to make another hot cocoa mug, and I'm like, no marshmallows. I told Dallin to get more marshmallows, but I don't know why he forgot to get the marshmallows. He knows hot cocoa always needs good marshmallows.
and as you're walking back and talking your way through the marshmallow, and everybody watches you make your way back, grumbling to yourself, halfway there, as you're grumbling, I told him he always needs a good marshmallow, blah, 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 you immediately poof, disappear in a puff of fluorescent pink smoke.
Okay, I don't think that's actually normal even for this place.
You are invisible for the next minute. And
Oh,
during
no.
that time, other creatures can't hear you, but the invisibility does end if you attack or cast a spell.
So they can hear me mumbling,
No,
but am I?
Until
they
you
can't?
disappeared. Now we can't.
yes.
Oh, okay.
However, as long as you're invisible, you notice marshmallows start raining from the sky in various animal shapes. And one hits you in the nose that's shaped like a unicorn, and you would swear as it bounces off your nose, it gives you a solid wink.
I'm gonna pocket that one.
Cecil stops and looks at everything, goes nods and goes, uh-huh. Walks over to the
Wait.
bar and sits and looks at Alwyn. I
You see
think
my
you need to go give
marshmallows.
one of them a hug.
Does everybody else see the marshmallows, or is this only in,
Oh, no,
like,
marshmallows
my
are
invisible business?
No, marshmallows are cascading through the bar. Zazel just
Oh,
sat.
so like, so we can all see the marshmallows?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't
Oh,
see
dear
Stella
God.
anymore, but you see raining marshmallows.
Zazel just flat out just decided this is normal in this place now and goes over to sit by Alwyn and goes, you should really go give that elf lady a hug.
Well, the marshmallows are new, but I'm glad she's finally practicing that trick. I've been on to her for weeks to do that.
Well,
Is there so many marshmallows?
am I aware that I went invisible?
That is a good question.
Roll a perception check to see whether you're too distracted by marshmallows to have looked at your own hands.
And then if I pick up like a mug to make a new hot cocoa, does everybody see me pick up that mug?
No, they would see the mug like floating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Excellent.
Oh god.
Oh goodness.
Alwyn is
17.
It's like raiding marshmallows. Tia just looks over at Griffin. Did you do this? Is this a you thing? Is this a guilt thing?
Oh no, this is a Stella thing.
Alwyn is gonna walk out from around the bar, and I don't. Is where Stella going to get the hot cocoa? Is it behind the bar?
It's behind the bar. I rolled a 17.
So with a 17, I will leave it up to you. Do you think it's funnier that Stella doesn't actually see herself, or do you want to understand that you're invisible? I will let your consciousness be a choice.
Imagination.
Yeah, see, we've been practicing for a while, trying to get ready for our circus, but she forgets to practice.
I'm going to be aware that I went invisible, and I'm gonna start flipping through Zazzle's book.
Which one?
I'm gonna
Okay.
randomly pick one.
I'm really gonna say this. Yeah, he's got a bag with books in it. So
Yeah. I mean, because I just went invisible, I'm like, oh, excellent.
So does
And
that mean I
then
see a book
I'm just
floating?
gonna reach a hand in because I don't have time to like be looking
Uh-huh.
a random book.
So Zazel, what might our lovely Stella come across in your bag?
Oh my god, can I post that story?
Sure. Yes, you can.
Yes. Oh god, yes. Okay. Okay. Give me one moment and I will post it and then so Zazel has various books. But one he keeps with him is a book that he's written in multiple times with different notes and stuff. But there's a story that's basically profound in this book, and I'm gonna post it in a weird little chat so that you can see it. But oh god, it's too big. Hang on one second. Okay, let's see. But it's basically this. So Zazel collects stories, and this is one of his big ones that he keeps. I don't know, if I should read it out loud or what you want me to do.
It's up to Stella. Do you want to read it
Okay.
as Stella?
Not too big. Oh Christ.
I will.
Don't worry, they didn't write Fourth Wing. You're fine.
Ah. Where did I stop? This could happen. Okay. Last paragraph. I promise. I'm sorry. Okay, there you go.
Nope, gonna keep that to myself.
So Alwyn has walked over to Tia and offers out his hand, still blundering his way through the fact he has not put his vest back on, so he's just shirtless, offering her a handshake.
Where are your clothes?
Oh, right here. He slugs the vest back on. I'm a dancer. Armor, kind of like nice flowy clothes. You know, you ever watch people fire dance? You don't want to wear a lot of clothes because you might set yourself on fire.
That would not be a good thing.
Nope. Nice to meet you. I am Alwyn. He looks over at your. Is it pronounced Uri?
Uri.
Uri. Nice to meet you. I definitely think we do have a problem, as when I ran into points over at Zazel. That one, he seemed a little confused.
David doesn't look over his book and goes, "Hi, I'm that one."
Hello, that one.
Okay, confused.
So-
How?
As he didn't seem to know where he was at, like confusion, just general confusion, and things weren't quite how they should have been. I also had some compatriots that stayed with me in the inn, got a whiff of it and forgot my name. So
Got a
And that
whiff
is-
of what?
the billowing clouds outside, the fog or the mist or the smoke or whatever.
The pink and blue polka dots.
Okay.
I thought it was violet.
What color did Alan see?
Tia didn't actually even. Ooh. Tia didn't. I don't even think Tia like noticed it. If she did, I didn't get a color for it.
Awen would have noticed a distinct sort of grayish burgeoning on red color. And Tia Atria would have seen sort of a almost navy.
Maybe. Okay.
But that being said, Dave kind of stands up, dusts his hands off, plucks a few more marshmallows from the air as they like hit his hand, and he just sort of catches them reflexively before they hit the ground. Puts a couple more marshmallows in his mouth and he goes, "Anyways, time to go to work. The guild should be opening any time now, so like I'll just go mind the door." And he like goes and walks towards the door and pushes them open and goes out into the cloud of smoke. And the door is shut.
Was that a good idea?
Yeah, is he going to be okay?
It's Dave.
Well, I don't know Dave. Not
I mean,
yet.
I don't really know him either. We probably should go see if anything happened. In my bag or my backpack, do I have anything like a piece of his costume that he could fashion exactly into like a face mask of some sort, just to poke his head out to check on Dave?
Oh, more than likely, yeah. You probably have a cap of sorts that you would throw on the ground to collect change of various bars and wherever else you would perform.
Okay, gotcha. Yep, nope. He's gonna just put that over his face and just kind of be like, "Dave, you all right out here?" So, that comic episode when?
There's no reply.
Oh no. He sticks his head out, takes the mask off for a quick second, looks around.
Make an investigation check with disadvantage.
Oh well, that's a 16 with disadvantage. I just wish I would have had that nat 20.
With a 16, you're confident nowhere around the gate or the door to the Silverneck Guild is Dave. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Ah, no!
No!
Dave is gone. The tensions increase. The
Dave's
laughs
not
and
here, man.
hilarity are taking a wonderful toll, and I'm having a blast. But, I mean, it's not D&D without the third D. Drama.
I was going to say distress, but yeah.
I mean, that also works.
Please.
Faster!
I was thinking discombobulation.
That's
Same.
D&D. I guess we all picked that disaster and discombobulation and drama. You know what? Stay tuned, because no matter what, it's not going to be a drag. That's another D word. All right. Here we go. Okay. We're taking a bit of a break.
I hate that Alwyn ends up being the same one.
Well, it's what
Like,
happens
I
when you
don't-
take your shirt off. You take your shirt off, that's you.
again. There's the clicks, and we're back because
Hey.
Hey!
apparently the rules are made up, but the clicks don't matter. It's but welcome back. Thank you for hanging in. Thank you for enjoying the tune in between then and now. That is something that I hope to continue. But I am your humble yet not so humble master of chaos, Mazrex, and we just lost Dave. If you know, you know.
No,
No.
Dave, why?
Dave's not here, man.
Dude, where's your Dave?
This isn't where I parked my Dave.
What does
Dude,
mine
what
say?
does mine say? Sweet, what does mine say?
Dave!
Yeah.
What?
First off, the first thing on Alan's mind now is, where is Thalon? Because if Dave just disappeared, where the hell is he? Because he needs to know, because I feel like that would be important. So Alwyn says, oh fuck, Dave's gone, runs up the stairs to where he assumes is an office.
That's exactly what there is, yes. And I'm assuming you would burst through the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
We
see,
don't knock on doors in this place.
you see Thelin, a normally armored, relatively tall, blonde-haired, very pale human,
Very pretty boy.
very pretty boy, and this purple-haired halfling girl in his office, very near each other. Nothing untoward, but very near each other. And then you burst in, and Thelin and this girl look over at you, and he looks startled. She gasps, throws something at the ground, and a hiss of smoke arises, and then she's gone.
Was I interrupting something? He just is not looking. He's politely keeping his eyes down.
No, not at all. He kind of like adjusts his like white loose what's it called, tunic top, where it's like got that like loose tie and it's sort of like open halfway down the chest.
Yeah,
Poet shirt?
Yeah, and he just sort of ruffles his blonde hair and goes back and sits back behind his desk and he goes, "Good morning, I guess."
Okay, good thing you're here. That's good. Dave is not where Dave normally is. He said he was going out to stand, and then I go to check on him, and he's nowhere to be found. Is that normal? For him to just kind of wander off sometimes for a minute and then come back?
Well, I mean, he's not like a prisoner or anything. He's welcome to make up his own mind. If he's not at the door, I'm sure there's a reason.
Have you looked outside? That's why I'm a little concerned.
I mean, I guess not. And then he walks over to a drawn curtain and he opens it and he goes, "It that that's
Do you know what it is? Please enlighten me.
I know what I think it is.
What do you think it is, Belen?
Bright yellowish orange smoke. Did Grifton set off like a smoke bomb? Like, is this a
No.
big joke?
No, this has been
Oh,
like
thank
this all
God,
morning.
it's on Grifton and not Stella this time.
No, it's been like this before I met them, so I doubt it. However, please don't open the window.
Okay, that was
Just leave.
highly suspect. Why would you tell me not to open the window?
Because it makes you do weird shit, and can mess with your memories. Please don't. I like you somewhat, Felon. I've met you twice now.
Somewhat.
He backs away from the window ever so slightly, and he goes, "You know what? Fair enough, Owen. I've seen enough weird shit in the last month to believe that when other weird shit is happening, maybe I should trust the people that
I've
A,
already
aren't trying to
experienced the
kill
weird
me,
shit.
and B, have already experienced it. So,
Yes.
wow, okay.
When he says when people aren't trying to kill me, Alwyn just kind of goes, "Why are people trying to kill you?" Besides just the nature of where we live.
Maybe the like 5 political prisoners that he has.
You do know that we are the newest guild this city has had in, like, 3 centuries, right?
I do now. Don't really keep up with politics. Sorry.
No, that's fine. It's not like your job to figure that out. Anyways, we exist, and people are not happy about that. I mean, I'm happy about that. The people that work with us are happy about that, and I feel like we're making a positive impact in the world. But I don't know whether you've ever directly threatened the powers above you just by existing. But
I'm a tiefling.
it turns out they don't like that.
I'm a tiefling and gay, yes. It happens a lot. Anyway, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I kind of walked
Okay.
into that one.
Yeah, you did.
Look,
did.
above table, I feel like in the like world of D&D, if being gay is an issue, considering you literally have like tieflings and gnomes probably having consummations with each other, there's some issues. When you've got like
I should call her.
when you've got when you've got like humanoid animals having just relations with anything humanoid, I feel like you being anything like non-straight is like should be the least of anybody's concern.
So you would think.
Right.
So you would think, yep.
Where
The
do
minute you say bard, nothing is safe.
Where-
nothing is safe.
Grifton's favorite song to sing is "Were dogs and she devils and gnomes, oh my!"
Look, I just ran up here to make sure you were okay. I'm sorry I interrupted whatever you were doing, really and truly. And I don't apologize from a place of sincerity often, so please take this. And I'm gonna go, and we're gonna go find Dave, just to make sure he's okay, because I do not trust whatever the fuck is going on outside.
All right, well, you go find Dave, and due to your recommendation, as much as I would love to go with you to find Dave, I think perhaps the person who organizes and runs the guild should stay inside a building where, according to you, I might not lose my memories about running and or owning this guild.
Indeed. That does sound like a pretty solid idea, boss man. On that note, he toop, turns around, toops down the stairs. Okay. Anyway, and he just tries to calm and collective as he's coming down the stairs. He kind of slows down a little bit as he's walking down them. It's probably like a standard flight of stairs. Okay. Yep. All right. So we need to go make sure Dave is okay.
Well, where's Salad? Is he coming?
Don't think that's a good idea because this mist can do some weird, wacky shit to people. So, yeah, he's not gonna go, and I say that is a good idea considering he runs the place.
Okay, what kind of you keep saying that this stuff does weird stuff to people. What is going on? Like what tell us what you know.
So I happened to, when I woke up this morning with two of my compatriots, one of them happened to get a whiff of it and completely forgot my name. And that's not one of those, it was they forgot my name moments. You could tell one of them remembered it, the other got a whiff, and the other didn't remember it. Also, we could, with what Felon said about what color he saw and knowing what Alwyn sees, could he piece together that everybody sees, and what Zazel had said, that everybody's seeing it differently?
Oh, yeah.
Also, none of us are seeing the exact same thing color-wise either. Selin thought it was a yellow color. Zazel was seeing some kind of psychedelic polka dot pattern over
Blue
there.
and pink polka dots.
Yep. And it's just a gray fog to me, so I don't know.
Yes, the fog to me looked like my eyeballs. And Griff's eyes are not normal gnome colored. They're like magenta and teal that change the patterning every time he blinks.
It's like a lava lamp, but an iris.
Mm-hmm.
That would certainly be cool to see.
Those
Yeah,
are certainly unique eyes.
Oh yes, I spent a very, very, very long time in the Feywild.
Ah. Okay.
There are stories there to be told.
Yep.
There
But
are.
I don't
But
think we have time for those stories.
Exactly. Our most important
Yeah.
story right now is where's Dave, man?
When Zazel looks up, does he notice that his book is out and about now?
Roll a perception
yeah.
check.
Well, you're rolling that. Grifton turns to Alwyn and he's like, "So if I'm understanding you correctly, what you said is when you woke in the morning and you stepped outside, you took a deep breath and you got real high,
Wow.
and then everyone around you was saying, 'What's going on?'"
And then he said, "Hey, hey, hey," when he saw me. So,
that is exactly actually what happens, Azel. Your memory is excellent. Mine, on the other hand, not so much. So thank you for that.
Well, so the idea is not to breathe this in. Does covering your face help?
Well, it seems to. I mean, we don't necessarily have the greatest PPE here in the Citadel, so in this section anyway. So I don't really know how well and how long it's gonna work. But hey, it's worth the shot, right?
Well, if you can give me like 30 minutes, I can create a couple little devices that will create puffs of air that will blow it away from our face. But I can only make 3 of them.
Griff, you got a legendary inspiration from Sam for he enjoyed that so much. So that's
I can make 3 little trinkets. We can like hold them in our mouth and it'll puff air.
Okay.
That sounds weird.
It is.
Nothing
I'm
is
glad you're
weird to me
enthusiastic
anymore.
about
Hey, you might as well be.
I just don't know who all would need them and how we're gonna go about this, because
Well, we don't even know where to start. We don't even know where this is coming from.
I mean,
I
Dave's
think that's
blind. How
really-
far did he get?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I feel like he could get pretty far in that quick few seconds if this fog, smoke, whatever is making somebody forget a lot of like their memories, just where they are, whatever. He might have walked out, gotten a whiff
Oh.
of that,
And forgot
completely
he was
forgot where he. No,
All right.
he
I
got
don't feel like
confused and probably just forgot where he was and probably just ran somewhere.
Well, I guess I could always fly above the smoke and see where it's coming from and possibly spot Dave.
True.
Okay.
go ahead
I
and
mean,
roll.
I do have wings. I can fly.
hey,
It's
Mavericks
not hard for
19.
me.
Sorry, hey, Mavericks 19 on perception.
19 on perception
Mhm.
to spot Dave.
No, to spot the book.
Oh, perfect. Stella, I need a stealth from you, Stella,
But I was invisible.
with
You
advantage.
are.
Then
The book's not. You
that is
are. I think the
excellent.
book was.
I don't.
I was like, that
Use
face
the
is not a
second
great
roll.
face.
Yeah.
22.
22. So, you do notice that the book is missing, but you have not yet located it.
Wouldn't it just be like floating in the air?
That's what I thought.
If she's still reading it, but I believe she's not still reading it.
When I grabbed it, I like went into like behind a corner or like into a barrel or something. Like I'm not just going to read a book while I'm invisible right there in the open when someone can pat your back.
You're like right
So
behind the
like-
bar.
But
Gonna
That was
share-
quirky, but she's not dumb.
The
Sure.
booze barrel.
Booze
She
barrel,
Saw
yeah.
booze. She just saw booze barrel. Was like, yeah, let's go
Yeah.
in there.
But Zazel knows it's missing.
Yeah, Zazel would know what's missing.
Okay. Zazel stops writing and looks up and reaches into his bag and. All right. Which one of you took my book?
Wasn't me.
Book. See, I've got like 4 books in here, and there's one specifically missing. It's a very specific book, and I need it back like now.
Sure, you
So
didn't
we've
just
got a
misplace
missing
that?
Dave and a missing book.
No. See, I've been sitting here writing in this book, but there were 4 others in this bag, and now one of them is not in this bag. So who did it?
I mean, it's not me.
My invisibility has come off by now, so I'm just coming around the corner, snacking on some of my marshmallow. Did you guys taste some of these marshmallows? They're really tasty. They're like extra sugary.
Does it still have the book in hand?
No?
No.
What?
You keep eating those, and I have to take you back to Dentyland.
I don't want to go back to Dentyland. It doesn't
Hey.
make any sense. He said no candy, and then at the end he gave me a lollipop. Why do you give you a lollipop when you say no candy?
It was probably sugar
Don't
free.
you say shut up! Don't you say it!
So
You told me we were going somewhere where the ride would be fun and there would be candy floss, but all I got was an up and down chair. and
wow.
So if we,
Poor
are,
And I
are,
got
are we,
minty floss. He didn't even let me have the cotton candy floss one. Ah,
I feel like
But
we're
she-
all he did was he just took your gold.
So Alwyn has just looked at this and is kind of like, okay, this is definitely a group of people I could hang out with, and just kind of walks behind the bar, takes a shot of the whiskey, puts it back, and is like, okay, first off, Dave.
Then
Yes.
we'll find Zazel's book.
No.
then we'll find Zed.
No. Book now. Book now.
Will the book help us find Dave?
I don't know, but book now.
Your book can wait. There's an actual person missing. You probably just misplaced your book. Dave is missing. We need to find Dave.
Zazel like snaps and Mage Hand appears. No. Book now.
What does the book look like then?
The
I'm very
book-
good at spotting things.
Book is a black tome. It's leather. It's written in a lot. I know because I write in it. I know because I've collected every story in there. I know every word on every page. Book now.
Okay,
Is-
give me a minute. I look for the book.
I was gonna say, is it
For
shiny
his
because she's a
description.
crow?
No.
I'm just like investigator mode, kind of crouched, going all over the place, taking a little bit of time to look for this book.
investigation check with advantage.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, Tia Atria, you start to feel a distinct frost-like feeling in the bones of your spine.
Not again.
A distinct lack of warmth that always precedes the flame of the god who speaks to you.
I just want to be left alone. I can't be left alone. I hate this so much. What do you want now?
Your destiny.
Sorry. Here, can you pause just one quick moment?
Yep. Or as my friend from work would say, okay.
I rolled an unnatural 20, so.
Oh, you absolutely turn up that book, no issue.
Here it is.
The like Mayfield just like points at Uri. Where did you find that?
Right here. Or he's
Okay.
like right next to the spot.
It's like
They just
it was like crammed ever so slightly right between the bar and the wall.
He just slowly reaches out and then like snatches the book from Uri and just like hugs it. No, and then goes to sit down. Okay, Dave now.
Case of the missing book closed.
Dave like, gets
Teatria.
up and walks over to Uri, pat, and then sits again.
You feel that same voice in the back of your mind, and it says, "Destiny always calls on those that would have preferred to have been left alone."
Ain't I aware of that? I don't want a destiny. I just wanted to stay in the forest.
Then a forest instead of my war in the afterlife.
I'd rather be anywhere else. You should be aware of this. You forced me into this.
But what better life is there than combat? Why else would you have a soul but to burn for the things that you live for, to fight for the things that you desire?
I don't want to fight.
Then fight to be free!
I don't want to fight. I just wanted to stay at the temple. I wanted to stay in a forest. You forced me in to worship you. I still don't accept it, but fine, whatever. All I wanted to do was just stay in the temple. But no, you have to go on an adventure. You have to go meet these people. Now I'm in a guild with a bunch of crazy people. I have a child that I have to protect because his parents are awful. This is not what I wanted.
Y'all are seeing this shit, right? Like,
Are we all seeing like
Yeah, we see.
It is very hard not to notice.
You really don't remember.
I don't know what you want me to remember, but I know I do not remember. I know what I do remember is being forced into this and just wanting to stay in the forest. And now I'm stuck here with all these crazy people, and everybody's probably staring at me right now because I'm talking to a voice in my head. Stop looking at me!
Teatria.
He's just like red in the face, just snaps, and it's like, I freaking hate this so much.
Teatria. I may be known as the god of brutality, but I still do not force mortal kind beyond their will. And now, if you do not wish to listen, then I can only impart that I am so sorry for what comes next.
Well, that's terrifying.
Who isn't here? Zazel!
Spoke too soon about the internet issues.
We really did.
oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Whoops. Alwyn, at this point, is just like, okay. Everyone here has some kind of issue. I kind of like it here. He's like, I kind of like it here. Honestly, I think I might hang around.
Okay, I don't know how best to fix this real quick. So, um,
Oh my goodness.
We lost him.
We're all over the place.
yes,
Yeah,
we have.
are.
And you know what? We're just gonna go to the Be Right Back for now. We're gonna go back to listen to that sweet on hold music. So you hang right on in there until we get Zazel back. We'll be right with you.
We figure everything.
And hey, we're back. And no, they got mixed up again. Okay,
I was
Oh
gonna
no. Uh-oh.
there, perfect. Now we're back to where we should be. Okay, now we're back. Shenanigans have happened and have continued to happen, but we've opened the doors and are beginning the hunt for Dave.
Yeah.
Dave.
Yeah.
Can
And
I?
your god has just told you that they are sorry for what happens next.
That shit's gonna happen.
Yeah. Can Alwyn may kind of like keeping to the ground, keeping low, avoiding the fog. Guy's got like a little mask on. Kind of duck down, look for footprints because I would imagine he has huge footprints because he's a Goliath.
Yeah.
You can roll for investigation.
Okay.
I will let you know the DC is particularly difficult. It is not only foggy, but this is also a city, so it's mostly paved in cobblestone.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
And then can I
Um,
look for
The
Dave?
three.
Sorry,
Oh, goodness.
Mastrix. Olin and Zazzle are swapped.
Oh, I swapped them and I swapped them in the wrong direction. There, that's correct.
Yay.
There we go.
Yeah, no, that was a 3.
You're basically facing the dirt. You're so occupied, like you're distracted, trying to keep yourself safe from the fog and keep yourself intact, that there's not too much that you can discern from the ground at this close level.
Sky leans up. Nope. Didn't see shit.
He gone.
Nope.
Noticed. Can I try my thing?
There's,
See.
If you
was that
fly
at me, or were you asking that in character?
Right.
That
That's
was the party. That was to the party in general.
Yeah, that's what I was like. That sounded like your
Oh.
character's voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you fly
Sure.
up, wouldn't you be flying up through the really foggy thing?
Well, naturally, because I can't just
Are you
fly
gonna
out
be
of
like-
this building unless you have like a
Are you gonna
part
be
of the
holding
building
your
that's
breath?
out for smoke.
Are you just gonna hold your breath while you fly?
Yeah. I mean, I hope it doesn't take me long. Oh no, we'll see. Okay, off I go. and Uri just the wings come out and she flies off, just straight up.
That is one brave Ari Kookaburra?
I have to say, Griff, that it is an error. It's an Arakakra, not a
Oh.
whatever it was you had just said.
I'm not so good with animals.
It's a crow person, Grifton.
Crows can't be people.
Yes. So
I
old.
bet-
Suck it out a lot.
Oh, we got them back.
Yay!
Yay!
Hey, sorry about that, guys.
He's
No, it's okay.
back.
Can I?
Mhm.
Oh,
Haha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stella, do you have a cloth mask on or something?
Well, I haven't stepped outside.
I'm gonna pull out a handkerchief that's attached to a bunch of other ones. Just keep. Hold on. Yeah. And then take the last one and be like, here, let me help you. This will protect you from whatever the hell that is.
And he wraps all of
Yeah,
it around
all
my
of
head.
You know what? Maybe it'll be faster if you just spin while I hold it.
Please don't destroy your cable for your headphones if you're
Yeah.
attached.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, travel form. Who's on top?
No.
You are.
Who is on second?
Oh,
Who's
no,
on
I don't
third?
think-
No, what's on third?
what's on third?
That's true.
Oh,
Very
geez.
Tom Baker. I love that.
Grifton climbs up on Stella's shoulders and pulls our wizard robe around. All right.
Now who's the one who needs to eat less candy?
Wow. Rude.
Savage.
Zizo looks over. I think she called you fat.
Anyway, shouldn't we wait on Yuri to come back before? And I just butchered their name. I'm sorry. Before we leave, so we know which direction the smoke is coming from, or if they see Dave.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna see Dave in this smoke, but
I don't-
hopefully they can at least figure out where it's coming from, and we can hopefully find him on the way.
Woody, you want to make me that investigation check?
Yes. I also have eye for detail. As a bonus action. Oh. That's the whole thing. Alright. Let's see. Investigation, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Investigation. Ooh. Alright, let's see.
I hope those are very good ooze.
They are very good ooze. 21.
Yay.
So the 21, as you've been surveilling the area to the best of your ability, you notice there's a density to the fog in the middle of the courtyard, or the market circle, that is just mere steps outside your door. A density that doesn't look like it can be approached from any amount of height.
Okay.
Can you also make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Mistakes were
Oh.
made.
And be like, why am I up here? I've forgotten everything.
It could be a mistake. It could be the best thing ever. You don't know until I roll the dice.
Till you forget how to fly.
I was just saying, so you crash.
Like, I'm gonna... Okay, Constitution saving throw. That's a 9.
Ugh.
So with a
Oh
9,
God.
to the best of your ability, there's a reason you took off. We don't really remember why.
Oh,
no.
good. Fantastic.
There's a lot of smoke.
Oh,
What
that's
was
not
I
good.
doing? Oh, there's a building. I guess I better dodge that. Don't need to run into any buildings while I'm flying. That's
We're just like waiting for Uri to come back and just like not. She's just not coming back.
Uri's just somewhere in the sky, kind of circling around this area. Like, what am I doing?
Which brings us back to the rest of the crowd. And if Uri is still flying with no particular reason, we're going to go back and get another check soon.
So has anyone done the obvious thing yet? As Hazel looks at the rest of them.
What do you think the obvious thing here is to do?
I mean, smoke out of nowhere, does weird things, there's weird colors. Does Hazel cast detect magic?
Oh,
What are you looking for?
On the smoke to find out if it's magical in nature and possibly which way it's coming from specifically?
Now, this is a good question. Because I need to look up at the 2024 Divine...
like, why haven't we done the obvious thing yet?
I don't even think Tia has
I
direct
mean,
detect
Drifting does not
magic.
have that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why the obvious thing is something none of us could do.
Yeah.
So who wants to see a card trick?
Oh god.
Now.
Okay, so
Yeah, I don't have that. I have find traps.
you do sense that it is magical in nature, but not of a spell school. It is a certain type of divinity.
So this magic is with gods, and it's not my cup of tea that I'm good with. No, the most I do is cure stuff, but and even then, very little. This is my music doesn't cast god magic.
Well,
I'd like to try and cast Gust to see if I can move the smoke.
So you'd like to which?
Huh?
You said you'd like to do something, but I didn't quite...
Cast Gust and see if I can move the smoke.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll try to kind of cast it in, like, in front of where Dave normally stands and try to, like, clear the area a bit.
So you absolutely do notice that the smoke seems to respond and billow away from you.
I'll step into the clearing area and try to push some more of it, see if I can clear another bigger area.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe start calling out to Dave's name.
We should have had the crows use their wings.
Dave! I think I got some extra cookie or brownies. Cake? Something in my dress. You want to come get some?
And you continue to continuously blow this gust, and Uri, you start to see a small space clear in the cloud below you. But Stella, as you venture further and further forward, the air gets harder and harder to push away.
Uh-oh.
When I feel the resistance, I'm not moving further. I'll start, like, stepping backwards. I will step backwards a little bit and see if the smoke returns back to the cleared area or if it stays back.
As long as you were concentrating on utilizing your gust, it stays back. But if you hesitate or stop, then the smoke does slowly begin to refill the space.
Okay, that was my next question, if it was going to be slow or if it was going to be sudden. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll go back to the group and let them know how it reacted to my gust.
Since
I'm-
detect magic lasts for 10 minutes, while she was walking and doing the gusting, can I see if I can see where the magic is coming from? Like, is there anything that might be like lighting up?
Within the rulings of detect magic, you do not notice any discernible difference. No.
Okay.
I guess I'm following the weird little moving spot where Stella is, and I'm gonna just kind of swoop in.
As you swoop down into the billowing spot, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe not that D20. I'm not sure about that one. That one rolled worse. Okay. Constitution. It's same. It's same. It's a 9. I even rolled a different die.
Ooh.
Oh
They
boy.
want me to succeed this.
You swoop back
Now
down
she's
into
gonna
the mostly clean air, and you're confronted with faces that are familiar to you.
Oh no. Not again.
The crow forgot how shiny we are.
Oh, there's a team inspiration that was redeemed. It was
Yay.
pretty much like right on time with your roll there, Uri. So if you want to try and add the team inspo roll to your roll, you're more than welcome.
Yes. What do I roll?
Just triple checking. Team inspo. I think we did a one. You got a 1d6, but so does everybody.
Yay.
That's from Sam.
Thank you, Sam. 1d6. Here we go. 3.
Okay.
12?
So with a 12, as you enter the clear air, you take a breath, and the fog seems to lift from your mind just enough that you remember why you were up in the air in the first place.
That's right. I was supposed to help find Dave. There's a big
Wow.
cluster of like smoke in the center. Did I really forget why I was up there?
The smoke begins to whirl faster.
Oh, that's not good.
We must make
Okay.
haste.
Yeah, let's go.
Stella, run with your little legs.
Wait, hold on. So, you said that this was divine magic in nature, right?
The wind begins to make a howling sound. A very deep, guttural groaning. Or maybe
Oh,
it's
it likes that.
or maybe it's not the wind.
Okay. Zazel's gonna cast Thaumaturgy. It's gonna let him make his voice louder, and he's going to the door. And then he's gonna speak in Celestial. Because he has it. Hey, you're doing things that shouldn't be right. Can you help us help you? Maybe? Please? We're really tired of forgetting over here.
You watch as the billowing winds within the smoke freeze. And for a moment, as if all of the force that was being swirled around, all of the smoke is hanging in the air, frozen in time. And the sun finally has a chance to shine through what once was obfuscated. And in a single beam of light cascading straight through the courtyard, you see a figure hanging in the air, upside down, limbs outstretched in agony. Horrendous, long, wind-swept cuts through the body as Dave hangs in the air.
My God!
And in Celestial, as you have said what you have said, you watch as the winds and the smokes pull up into the sky and retreat. And the corpse of Dave falls to the ground in the courtyard. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh
The actual boss.
Oh my goodness!
no!
You done did
Celeste.
what now?
Being Celestial and Dave dies. Great. Oh,
It's
I-
all your fault!
it's all my fault.
Oh, hey, look, spider. Bye,
I don't
spider.
think that's what killed him.
Oh my God.
What?
All right, well, thanks for tuning in, folks.
Oh my God.
And
Wait,
Matt's
how
just
long
like,
has
all
he
right,
been
cool.
dead? Maybe we can bring him back.
That is a problem for next session.
And Matt's just like, okay, cool, we're done. Bye.
That's the one. It's getting late. We've told the story. We had some fun, and it's not D&D with at a little bit of a twist.
Oh my God.
There have been 2 or 3. But either way, Dave has fallen from the sky. We have not figured out why. I'm not trying to rhyme. I'm really not that guy.
Bullshit.
He said unconvincingly.
I did say it very unconvincingly. Let's have our players say goodbye for themselves, tell you where to find them, tell you how much they hate me right now, and then we'll say goodbye in earnest. So, but keep in mind, unlike Dave, nothing is set in stone. So, stay tuned while we figure out what's happening in the future for our beloved body. Let's go in reverse. We're gonna go Tia, Atria, back up. So Tia, Atria, then Zazel, then Uri, then Alwyn, then Griff, and Stella will be our final bye before me. So Tia, Atria.
How dare you for one? Poor Dave. Erica. I was playing Tia Atria. You can find me wherever as I said before, wherever my schedule and the DMs will allow me to be. So hopefully I can make it to the next one. I might be late, but want to be here because I want to see Dave alive. So then it's off to the next person.
Dark Nevea, I played Zazel, and on a level of 1 to 10, I hate Madrix on an 11.
Valid.
And you can find me in the Discord, the Mastery Awards Discord. That one, because I don't have my own anything. So shameless plug on that one. Haha. And yeah, hopefully we'll see me around other games if you guys enjoy Zazel's Zazelness.
Mm-hmm.
Uriko.
Okay, cool. I'm Crow. Tonight I played Uri. Literally a crow in a trench coat. And you can find me over on Shattered Tabletop Games, where I'm playing just about every other game. And I've also got like a link tree with all of the links to all my stuff. I'm also here on Twitch, all under Crow Stark Maven. I'm still deciding on how I feel. There's so many feelings happening right now, both in and out of character.
Ew,
And
feelings.
Yeah, it's.
I'm just.
I apologize. I really did not mean to make you wrestle with the feeling of did you take too long.
You absolutely did, whether you
did.
meant to
Oh
or
no,
not.
yeah.
It
It's
definitely took
great,
too
it's fine.
long.
It's a problem for Rudy to work through
In
another time. Well, maybe I might be here for the next time. I don't know.
Hey, we
so-
were so thrilled to have you with us.
Yes.
No story is ever at its end until it's done being told. Okay, so just hang in with us, and we'll see what happens next.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right.
So with that, I'm sending it off to the next person. Alwyn.
Hi, I am Johnny. I play Alwyn. You can find me on TikTok at that nerd guy. And yep, what a cliffhanger and someone else's problem now. That was great. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm definitely at 100. Wanting to throw things off of my desk right now. Yeah, but it was great. It was great. I enjoyed the RP. It was nice.
I guess that means it's me. I'm Ray. You can find me at Shatter Tabletop Gaming on all the socials. Yeah, I played Grifton, Saint Raster, Crabble, Saunter, Bludgeon, Hampter, Fumpitshire the Fourth, and what an adventure! And as a forever DM myself, all I can say to this Dave incident is the plot must be forced to march on. So I understand, and I am not sad by Dave's passing. I'm going to pass it over to Tofu now.
That's me who played Anne Stella. This is not a ta-da moment though. But I got marshmallows today, so still a good night.
You win some, you lose some.
I mean, at least Dave went knowing that he was the greatest at rock, paper, scissors.
Throwing only rock.
It's true.
Dave was the best at everything.
He's
I'm a
throwing
fan of
rock with the
Lizard.
angels now. Christ, Sam.
Goodness.
All right, well, that is it, I suppose, for the moment. And stay tuned as we tell more stories in the future. And thank you again for being with us so much. I am Mazrex, your humble yet not so humble master of chaos. Be kind to yourselves. Sometimes stories can take darker turns and in unsettling ways, and it's important to know that you are still valid, you are worth the space that you are in, and that you are loved, even if sometimes you don't feel it. The only thing that I will add from here is a pre-credits scene. Because everyone is so busy having their breath pulled together in this moment as the body of Dave falls to the courtyard, that nobody begins to see the shoulders of a friend begin to flicker amongst the previous maelstrom. Nobody sees what was whipped around debris flip through the shape of a body that should have been solid but was not. And nobody hears the soft laughter that begins to echo until it fades into silence. come back to figure out what we're going to do next on Maestria Nord. Bye.
Bye.